I'm here at... Lieutenant!
Commander, sir!
What did I tell you about holding a gun in the cell? I told you to not bring one.
I was just following orders, Commander. No worries.
That was
I'll
not
put it away. There we
orders
go.
from me. Now, next time you do that, you're gonna be reprimanded. Get the hell out.
Yes, Commander.
Close the cell door.
Yes, Commander.
Wait real quickly before you do. I heard you
Yes,
needed
sir.
me, rifle.
I'm bored. I wanted a book.
Book, is that all you needed? Well, I can go grab one. Come on, let's go. We'll be right back.
Get your soldier to get out.
Yes, sir.
Heard the man. Close the cell door behind me.
Yes, sir.
Stephen King, preferably.
We should have some. It's most likely in our library.
I wanted to talk to you.
What you want to talk to me about?
You're trying to pry information out of me. Might as well learn some more about you.
Alright. What you need to know?
Anything.
Well, I could be here all day. You have a list?
I want to know what your relation is with the Ark.
Well, like I said, I was brought up there when I was young. Family didn't really want me around much, so only family I had was Bria and Professor.
I mean after.
Oh. After. Not many folks didn't want me afterwards. I was kind of mainly alone most of my life. Eventually, at the age of 20, I got married. Daughter. And that's it. No. Other family members cut connection from me. Blamed me.
I see.
I didn't even do anything.
What was your relation with the ultimate life form?
At first, you're talking about Shadow. I hated him at the beginning
Go figure.
because he took Maria's attention when I was a kid. But perfectly honest, I was kind of jealous that he was Maria's friend. Not mine.
That's it.
Oh, there's more.
And I
After when the whole situation happened with him reawakening, I tried hunting him down. I wanted answers. At the time, I thought he was the reason that Maria died. I was told different information by GU. Old operatives. Before I took control.
I see.
I eventually found him when Black Arms were invading. I had a one-on-one with him. Realizations hit. Didn't remember a thing. Amnesia hit his head. But he disclosed that what he could remember wasn't responsible. Blamed it. We don't usually talk much.
How did he get amnesia?
It was right after when he fell down to the planet. After trying to save it with Sonic. Overusing the power of the Chaos Sense.
I never got to use those things.
And once he was brought to pretty much, he explored the world not knowing who he was. Till Black Doom arrived. And tried to offer him many things. Manipulating him. Tricking him. Using him as a puppet.
Nor does
Trying
it do that
to
me.
make him do... I didn't say he was. I'm just giving information. But he tried to basically make Shadow his ultimate weapon. Almost blew up the whole planet. Though Shadow saved everyone. And killed Black Doom.
How ironic they can be.
And afterwards, he and Shadow talked. Worked time to time for GUN, but he'd do his own thing. We would work together on a few occasions. He is a GUN operative. When he wants to be.
How ironic they can be.
I was surprised when he wanted to work here. He came to me about it. He didn't come to me. He wanted to let the past be the past. So, we both agreed to work together. As long as we had an understanding.
I would never work with them.
Then, I can understand from everything you've told us.
I barely told you shit.
Told us enough to basically have an understanding that they handle things differently. Way over the line.
The reason why I woke up in 1944. You know the events that happened then, do you?
Yes. I recall the day. Every night.
I bet you don't.
Commander?
What do you want?
Just leave the book in here. We're in the middle of a conversation. And I thought I told you to keep the door closed until I gave you further orders.
Just brought the book, that's all.
Just hand it to him, or just hand it to me.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that.
Close the cell.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, but
You're fine. You just startled me.
here you go. But when I Shadow, I made sure to imprison the old operatives. Old crooked ones. Made sure that they had their comeuppance when they were trying to cover up everything. Wanted to at least serve Shadow that justice. Face a proper trial.
My GUI doesn't try to cover up their tracks. They know what they do. They don't care. Who's gonna stop them?
So,
They've got a
are they
weapon.
still going in your world?
They have been for a very long time. But who's gonna stop them when they've got things like the doll and Hugo? Not to mention, I don't even know if they're still around. Probably passed away. Who knows?
It's genuine.
True. They don't let their best
People
operators
don't
die.
pass away. Not to mention all the NECs that they've been collecting.
Well,
The NECs too. The anomalies they collect to
Well, I
use for
just-
themselves.
So they collect anomalies from different sources.
Oh, and that being fun, nonetheless.
Anything they can
You
use
should
as a
hold
weapon,
it.
they'll take. They'll use. And if they're not cooperative, they'll make them cooperative. Or they'll use other methods. And if they're not cooperative after a while, they break them. Use what's left of them to make something else.
Unless they're
Legal
unbreakable.
experiments, I suppose. Hit the nail right. Say if ours met with theirs, it'd be gunfire. You don't appreciate that type of thing.
I was there for quite a long while. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Several years. Until the doctor found what base I was in. I never got to sleep. I never got that luxury that the other one did. Built a Spiral Village. I didn't even get the chance to get in that pod. I just fell. So did Maria. Her body fell to atmosphere. I tried to hold on to her body the best that I could. Oh, how much can you hold on to when you're being sucked in by the vacuum of space? Built a planet. Built a spiral hell. They didn't know what to do. So, they thought they did the best thing they could. They called you in. I tried my best to put up my fight, but they took me in. Regardless, there was nothing I could do. What was I to do? I was a child.
How old were you?
14. Stayed there till I was 20.
When he fell down to the planet. Our shadow, when he fell down to the planet, he was in cryosleep for a while. Till doctor found him,
Lucky bastard.
woke him up. I remember another thing that beforehand, when they still had grandfathers. Grandfather got in one night, did his work, reprogramming Shadow's memories. One final mission.
The doctor
Destroy
didn't even
the
get to
planet.
leave the Ark. No one left the Ark except for me. They made sure of that. Leave no survivors except the ultimate life form. That's how it is. Experiment after experiment. Even to the point where my healing stopped working correctly. no longer became bulletproof. It got to the point where I was managed to be able to be paralyzed. Hugo found ways. So did Baker. So did Abraham.
And so did all the tests that they put onto you.
Oh, the tests.
Especially all the other
No, this doesn't mean much.
anomalies.
I'm sorry you had to go through such a different path.
No, he's not.
That's not
Would
even
have been
putting
my
half
zone.
of it. Any experiment that you could think of that happened in World War II, the animals, the people, imagine that timefold.
Jesus.
That was what happened with me. I did not go to sleep. I did not have cryogenic stasis. I stayed in a cell. Every waking day, there was always something they were putting me through. I barely got to sleep. And when I did sleep, it wasn't dreaming, it was memories. Nothing I could do.
Would have been our zone, would have been treated better. No one deserves that type of.
Who's to say if I did? After all, you company's words. Freak, a thing. I was made, therefore I don't have a soul. People have names. I'm not a person. So who's to say I deserve the same treatment?
Anything that lives, breathes, or thinks, my point of view, deserves a chance.
I've already made too many mistakes for that. I'm already on my last legs as it is. I'm not even alive. One thing keeping me alive is Nor. That's it. Once Nor leaves, I'm gone. Served my purpose, I've done my thing. And that's fine.
You're too important to throw away, shut up. I'm not doing that a long while.
What about the ones you called? They've.
I know they'll be sad. This isn't me being suicidal, this is me being rational. I know what's going to happen when I hit my goal. I told her what was going to happen. It's not a nice thing to say, but it's rather maybe honest than may surprise her.
I'll agree there.
I'd rather be honest with my father and honest with my partner instead of saying that, oh, I'll be fine, and then I don't come back tomorrow. As I said before, I'm not a liar. As much as people deem me as one, they know I'm not a liar.
So, is that all you wanted to talk about?
I lost track of our conversation.
Next you open up.
And I shouldn't have.
I shut off the cameras, by the way.
That's not the
All
point.
that info.
I shouldn't have. Can't let my guard be down. Can't let my guard be down.
It's okay to sometimes let your guard down.
No!
He knows too much now.
Not.
You know what we have to do.
I don't need to.
He knows too much.
It's fine.
You must be taken out.
He only knows information he doesn't know about what we can do. He only knows history. It's fine.
It's only a matter of time.
He won't.
He gets taken out now.
He won't.
Your rationality is already shown. Lead us to.
I know what I'm doing.
You said that last time, and look at you now.
I know I did. I know what I'm doing.
How many times do you have to say that to believe that? If you knew what you were doing, you would have held your tongue.
You don't need to stay here.
I'm only staying if you just need an ear to listen to. There's a lot that you want to say.
I don't need to say anymore.
Alright then. You do need it. Know that I am here.
Leave before I kill
Not
you.
gonna be. I'm just saying.
Leave, Abraham. Thank you.
Rest well, right? Open the door. Sorry if I push.
No. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be getting
Good
attacked.
night, rest.
What
What do you mean, what?
was that? What was that?
What do you mean, what was that?
You spilled everything.
I didn't spill everything, I spilt a little bit. If we're going to get information from him, he's going to have to learn to trust me first.
This is not the way we are supposed to do this, Shadow. You know that. The last time we let anyone trust, that ended up poorly.
I know.
So why are you replaying failed attempts and plans?
I know.
Why?
I don't know. Okay?
You know, ever since that one hedgehog came in, you've always been acting different. Acting like you've had more than doors open. You've been acting more soft-hearted.
I'm not being soft-hearted.
Then why did you let Stryker, as he goes by,
I don't
not
know.
Abraham?
I don't know.
You're getting attached. And that needs to be bit in the bud right now. That blue hedgehog, Stryker, all the operatives that have shown up. The more and more people have been doing their fake routine, the more you've been buying it. You're not acting like Rifle. You're acting like that 14-year-old that watched everything be taken away from. And that hope is going to drive you insane.
I'm
Shadow.
fine.
You may say you're fine, but I can sense it. I can feel it. We are the same person.
I know.
Doubting.
I'm not doubting.
You are. The more you doubt, the more you're gonna have to realize this. Eventually, they are going to take everything from you again.
How? How are they going to?
You've spilled what you've spilled about her to him. They know that you have something more.
Well, I was just wanting to call her. That's all I wanted to do.
And they
I've
can
been gone
trace
for a
that.
while. She was going to get concerned.
And they can trace that. You remember. They know where she is.
I let the doctor know. He won't let that happen.
How are you going to contact the dog?
I contacted him too. He let me have a second phone call, remember?
Yeah, but you didn't say anything about protecting her.
You would do so. I know you would
Yes,
do so.
no. You didn't tell him, remember?
You would know better. You would know better. You would know better.
Really? G-U-N is G-U-N. Stryker is Stryker.
I'm aware. I'm aware, okay?
If this slips up one more time, I will get involved.
Why are you getting so snippy about this?
Because he mentioned things that should never have been mentioned.
Like what?
I don't like how he talked about me.
Why should it matter? Not you. A different version of you.
Different version is still me. Just like how the other version is you.
Aren't you contradicting yourself?
Aren't you the one picking a mortal?
Don't blame me for trying to be rash. Just trying to get things done. Just would make things easier. Would make things simple. To get less people involved. Things have becoming progressively more difficult. I thought if I did this, since I was already being sent here anyway, then it might as well make it easier. Now I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, do I? What am I doing? What am I doing? Think on this. What do you want me to do? No. Nor. What? I'll figure this out on my own.